one of my radiated tortoises was attacked here in the garage. You can see that they've just been absolutely chewed open down to the bone. I've got all 3 of the traps, and I have 3 different baits. I am letting loose a red tail boa in my garage to see if it can eat this loose rat. Oh my gosh. What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, I hope all of you guys are having an absolutely amazing day. Now, guys, I'm gonna hop right into what happened here, guys. One of my radiated tortoises was attacked here in the garage, and he is severely injured, and well, he has a decent chance at making it, but he very well could die if his wounds get infected or the trauma is just too much. And of all tortoises, guys, it happened to one of my critically endangered radiated tortoises. I never in a million years thought that I would find one of my tortoises with his legs chewed. So I've seen this before in reptile groups where people's tortoises' legs have been chewed on by rats, possums, raccoons, but I'm not entirely sure of the culprit. Now, it's really hard to capture right here, but if you look, I don't want to stress him out too much. Look right there and right there. His legs are chewed down to the bone. Thankfully, his shell is still perfectly intact, and whatever got him did not touch his shell. I never thought that one of my tortoises would have his legs chewed on. I mean, this is something that I only see and hear of on the internet. It's happened to some of my buddies, but we are dealing with one of 2 animals here. We are dealing with either a rat or a baby raccoon, but I am betting on a rat because, well, rats have been known to chew on tortoises' legs, and this is literally what happened. So I want to show you some evidence that I found over here of some rats that are here in my garage. It might be 1, it might be 2, but basically I was looking over here in this area because this is a perfect hiding spot, and I found all of these rat droppings right here, and then down below here, take a look, we found some more rat droppings. So there must be a colony of rats. It may be 1 rat, it might be 2, I am not entirely sure. All I know is I'm definitely going to have to be setting some traps so we can try to get this animal out of my garage, because I don't want this to happen to, you know, any of my other animals. So right now I'm going to go inside and we are going to get some antibiotic cream, and we're going to clean this little guy's wounds out because, well, we don't want it to get infected and we don't want him to die, but he should make it. He may have trouble walking. We may have to attach like a Lego little wheel to him. So I'm gonna go inside right now and get the medicine for this tortoise. I've got the medicine right here. I've got some polysporin. Wait, see that stuff? We got some polysporin right there. It was recommended to me by another person in the industry that has dealt with tortoises with chewed legs. So he told me to use that polysporin. But before we apply any sort of, you know, antibiotic cream, we are going to make sure that this little guy is nice and hydrated. I mean, he suffered some severe trauma. So what do we got over here? Oh, hello, we got a nice bin right here. Whoa, those lizards just freaked out when I grabbed that. We're gonna take this bin right here, and basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour some water in it, just about yay much right there, and we're gonna put this little guy in to soak. Hi, buddy. So we're gonna place him right here in the water for probably about 10 to 15 minutes. Make sure that he is nice and hydrated. My #1 goal with this little guy is getting him hydrated and getting him eating again. If he eats and he's hydrated, he's got a very good chance at living. But guess what? If he's not drinking and he's not eating well, he has a very good chance of not surviving. This little guy has now been soaking for about 10 minutes, and he looks like he's just gotten a lot of good hydration. But I want to take him out in the sun because I want to show you guys just how bad his legs are. So if you take a look in the sun, you can really see here just how bad his legs are. You can see that they've just been absolutely chewed open down to the bone on both the right and the left side. You can see the bone right there. I mean, it is just so sad that this has happened. But right now we're going to apply some antibiotic cream to him. It's going to help him out a lot. So now we're going to be adding the antibiotic ointment to this little guy. As you guys saw, his legs are in pretty bad shape. So we're just going to use this polysporin right here. It's great stuff. It's been recommended to me by some of the other people in the industry. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take a little right here. Wait, no, you should come in on me. All right, we on? So we're just going to take a little bit right here, and we're just going to squirt some on there, and we're going to squirt a little bit there. This is to keep it disinfected while the wounds are very fresh, and I'm just going to use the tip of this to disinfect it. Okay, buddy, I know it hurts. This is not feeling good at all, but this is what has to be done in order to save this guy's life. So his wounds are full of this antibiotic cream right here. Take a look at that, guys. We got a nice thick layer there. just to get the tissue starting to heal. We're gonna leave him here. Now, the reason why we haven't put him back in his enclosure right over here is because his enclosure is full of mulch, and we don't want mulch to get all stuck in the wounds, so we're gonna keep him on paper towels, honestly, for probably the next couple weeks. I'm going to be hanging a UVB light so he still gets his UVB. So now I'm going to be heading over to Home Depot where I'm going to be getting some traps so we can hopefully catch whatever chewed his legs. I'm here in Home Depot now, and well, they didn't really have any rat traps or rat poison or any of that on display, so one of the guys went in the back and got me some. So take a look at our options here, guys. Oh, we got all kinds of good options. So we have Rodent Killer right here. Now, guys, I'm definitely not using this. I do not like to use any sort of rodent pellet because guess what? If the rat eats it, goes outside, and then an owl or a hawk gets it, well, guess what? The rat is poisoned, and well, that hawk is gonna die. So I don't want to do that at all. But we have some other great options. We've got this Tomcat glue trap. I don't really like glue traps because I think that's mean and it's suffering to the animal. They sit there and they slowly just rip their skin away. Definitely not doing that. Definitely not doing this. But I think these three right here are the ones we're going to be using. So we got right here, this is 4 different rat traps right here. We've got one large rat trap here, and then this is another like new style kind of rat trap. This is a secure kill trap here, and it's got like these cool teeth. This trap looks pretty cool, so I'm actually gonna take this right here, and well, I'm gonna leave that right there, and this right here. I don't even think they should sell this stuff. That's not cool to do that. So guys, now that we got our rat traps and our other new style rat trap, guys, I will see all of you guys back at the house. We're gonna be setting the trap and hopefully catching the culprit. I'm back from Home Depot, and I've got all 3 of the traps, and I have 3 different baits. So right there, I've got some peanut butter, and I've also got some Missouri and some dog food. So 3 different baits for 3 different traps. So I'm actually gonna put the peanut butter on this trap right here. We're gonna put some right there. I'm gonna put the peanut butter on like through right here, just like that. Look at that right there. We got the good peanut butter right there. That should be plenty of peanut butter to attract ourselves a rat. In the trash that goes. And then on the last trap, I've actually decided to use the Missouri, and well, I don't want to use the dog food, so we're just gonna take a little bit of Missouri right there. And now that the traps are baited, it's time to set them. But for this trap right over here, I'm gonna set it right here, right by where we found the rat poop. So I'm just gonna take this trap right here, and I'm gonna go like this and set it. Okay, there we go. The trap has been set. Take a look at that. We've got enough peanut butter, so he's gonna crawl in, lick it, and get snapped by the teeth. So we're just gonna leave that trap right there. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have a trap right there, and right there, in 3 different corners of the garage. By doing so, I think we have a great chance at trapping this rat. So we've got our second trap right here, and well, I'm gonna need both my hands to set it because this big copper bar right here could break my fingers so easily. I mean, listen to this. So this trap's actually pretty simple. So all you have to do is you cock this thing back right here, and you take this metal bar and you put it right here and make sure it's caught. But I don't want to leave my fingers, because if it's not caught properly and I pull away, that bar is so powerful that it could snap my fingers and break it. So that's why I've got this right here. I'm just gonna put this right there as my finger, pretty much. Okay, guys, this trap has been set now. Take a look at this. This trap is absolutely perfect. So what's gonna happen is the rat's gonna smell the peanut butter. He's gonna make his way here. He's gonna start licking, and as soon as he puts any pressure where that peanut butter is right there, it's going to snap shut, and he's going to get whacked. So I'm now getting ready to set the 3rd and final trap. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm literally just going to pull this back right here. And voila, we've got the trap entirely set. Take a look at this. We've got the Missouri, and these rats are not going to be able to resist. So now that I have all of my traps set, guys, I am going to head indoors right now, and we're going to wait. We're just going to shut the lights off right in here, and we are going to wait and come back in an hour.
1 hour later.
It's been an hour now, and I'm hoping that we've caught a rat, so we're just gonna head in the garage right now, turn the light on, and check out our trap. So I guess we'll start over here with this one, and of course, a disappointment right away. Look at that. Looks like this trap has not even been touched. The Missouri is still intact right there. But now we gotta head over to these other traps, and it looks like this trap, oh my gosh. The peanut butter's like mostly gone though, but the trap has not been tripped. I've heard of this happening before actually, where these rats actually, know how to eat off the trap and not set it off. This is crazy, guys. So now we gotta check the 3rd and final trap, and great. Take a look. This trap has not been set off yet. Take a look. Do we have peanut butter? Oh, the same exact thing. almost all the peanut butter has been licked off. You know, if you don't put enough pressure, the traps won't go off. So, wow, this is just crazy. Oh my gosh, we are dealing with some very, very smart rats. So, what I think I'm going to have to do now, well, I just looked down at my red-tailed boa and I got a crazy idea. Why don't I take my red-tailed boa out, release him in the garage, and see if he can take care of the problem? That's a crazy stretch, but it could work. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited for this. That's actually crazy. Now, guys, I think I'm going to set off all the traps. Let's grab our pliers right here. Woo! 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 I can't believe I thought of this idea. I mean, it's going to be absolutely insane to take this red-tailed boa out of his cage, let him loose in the garage, and see if he can catch this rat. So let's open up the cage. Now, this snake is cage defensive, so I've got to use a snake hook or else I'm going to get bit. So we're literally just going to take this snake hook like this, and I'm going to grab him mid-body, and we're just going to take him out just like this. Once I get the backside of his body, I'm just going to slowly pull him out. And once he's out of the cage, he's actually quite nice. So I've got the red-tailed boa right here, and I've had this guy since he was a hatchling. Well, it's actually a girl. Look how gorgeous this snake is. I mean, this snake is about 6 feet long. Look at the beautiful red tail, and look at his head. This thing is big enough to eat up to a large rat, and if it's my guess, we are dealing with a medium to large rat. So what I'm going to do now is I'm literally just going to take this snake and let it loose in my garage. Here you go. We're going to leave you right over here and see if you can take care of the rat problem. This is so crazy, guys. I am letting loose a red-tailed boa in my garage to see if it can eat this loose rat. This is so crazy. I don't know what's gonna happen, but anyways, I'm going to head inside and shut the lights off because that's when snakes like to hunt, in the dark, and we are going to come back in an hour and see if it catches this rat.
1 hour later.
Well, it is now the moment of truth. It's been about an hour, and I'm going to slowly get in the garage. We're gonna turn the light on, and oh my God. Oh my gosh. Guys, oh, guys, look at this. The snake, oh, his head just came off. He was wrapped around it before. He had his head on it. Oh my gosh. Guys, it looks like we got our culprit. We got our mouse right here, and the boa did an expert job at it. Oh, he's just defending his food. When I first walked out here, the red-tailed boa had his mouth on the rat. But as soon as I walked over to him, he took his mouth off the rat because he's in defense posture. He's holding on to his prey because he doesn't want it to get away. And then now he's got his head, so if anything gets near the prey and tries to take it away, he'll be able to strike and defend himself. But guys, go comment down below how crazy this is, because I never really, honestly, in a million years thought that we were going to be able to catch this rat here in the garage. This is absolutely insane, guys. I'm literally like, I'm shaking right now because this is the craziest thing that's ever happened. Take a look at this. The boa is eating the rat right now. This is a wild rat that my red-tailed boa was able to catch here in the garage. How crazy. Look at him use his jaws right there. Take a look at that. What an absolute beauty. You can see he's unhinged his jaws, and he's gonna slowly just work his way down the entire mouse. But you can see how he's just wiggling himself on there, and eventually he'll be able to get the entire mouse down his throat. And that, my friends, is going to end today's episode. I hope all of you guys did enjoy watching it. I mean, guys, how crazy was this that I was able to actually release my boa into the garage and have him get this mouse? Absolutely insane. I don't think this has ever been done before, but guys, go comment down below what you think about this. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if it's your first time on the channel and you enjoyed today's content, well, guess what, guys? I've got a lot more of it coming, so go down below and hit that subscribe button.